All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to find a low competition niche for merch by Amazon. Hi guys, my name is RJ Martinez and I have sold over $270,000 in royalties with my merch by Amazon account. So by following these simple steps, you'll be able to dominate your competitors and start making a lot of money with your merch account. So stay tuned. All right, so one of the ways that I like to do research, one of the new ways is TikTok, okay? As you can see up here, if you type in, like, let's say, look at you when you type in the search bar. So I typed in funny shirts for women. Look at all these other ideas that are popping up right here. Okay, funny shirts for guys, funny t-shirts for men, and you can click any one of these. But for example, funny shirts for women. As you come down here, there's all kinds of different types of videos about this. So you can see that there's a funny saying on a shirt. Spoiler alert, I don't care. You can see what they did right there, and that is a t-shirt idea. If you see these type of t-shirts like this, the goal is to think of something different and be creative and try to be different from them. You don't want to copy any of these designs and throw them onto another platform. Okay, that's a big thing that goes on in the community. You do not want to do that. You want to think of ideas, look at these and see what's selling in these niches and try to come up with your own ideas in here, right? Which takes a little bit of work, okay? So you have to understand that. If you go down here, if you keep on scrolling down, you're going to see a ton of different, different designs on shirts. Now, some of these may be infringing, like on brands and stuff like that. So of course, you have to double check and make sure that as far as trademarks and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you're not breaking any rules on the Merch by Amazon platform. Just because you see that they're doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it, right? That's one of the big things that I've always said as far as creating content. You want to make sure that you're following the rules, okay? So go down, just come in here and just scroll down, do some research and see what's doing well. See like what's, how many plays some of these videos are getting. If this is something that's selling. It may be doing not so well over here on TikTok, but then you go over to Amazon and check the niche, it's doing really well, okay? Just that's something that you want to double check. So do that search over here on TikTok. Let's say you see a funny saying, take that funny saying, go over to Amazon, see if it's doing well, and see what else you can create inside of that niche and, be the best, obviously. But for the most part, just like any other search bar, you can type in a different funny shirts for guys and see what else pops up, okay, so on and so forth. And the goal is to look at these trending hashtags. Maybe you see a trending hashtag that's popping up on TikTok, and you can literally create a funny phrase as a hashtag, right? And the next thing you know, you can create a awesome design with that hashtag. And then that hashtag goes viral, then boom, you start making sales, right? It's crazy how that works, okay? You want to think of Twitter too, any of these platforms, and this applies to any social media platform: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, doing research, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get the understanding of it, you're like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna be following these hashtags and seeing what's going on in here. Like the for you page hashtag is a big one too as well, and these are all clickable, as you can see. So yeah, you get the point, and it's a rinse and repeat process. So when you do that, just come down, you're gonna keep on just searching and seeing what else you can find inside of these videos and create a t-shirt idea. Something else I want to add in there real quick. As you can see over here, Mother's Day was a trending hashtag because it happened over the weekend yesterday, which was right here, the 8th, okay, May 8th over here in the US. You can see how crazy that, the trend went so crazy. So when it comes to anything like this hashtag is going off the charts. So if you come over here and search Mother's Day, there's a lot of gifts being given that day. Okay, so what do you do, right? What do? You come over here and search, and you start doing research and see what people are giving away to, their mothers, and you might find, a shirt or something being, some type of funny shirt. As you can see, like, I can see there's a shirt right here in that image. I'm not sure exactly what it says, but if you can figure that out, that can be, obviously a shirt idea that you can go after. So there's probably millions of videos that were created for Mother's Day. So I would just go down and just start digging in there and seeing what you can do. And then you would do that for the next holiday that would be coming up and see if you can get ahead, get a shirt up on Merch by Amazon and start making sales with it, right? And remember, even looking at the sayings in the videos, right? Some people say funny sayings in a video. Okay, like the text in the video. There's funny texts being said in the video. That can be a shirt idea too. So think about it. Do your research and create something awesome. All right, so one of the best ways is go to merchresearch.com. Okay, you're gonna come over here, leave all this blank, right? And you're gonna hit search. Okay, this is the classic way that I've been doing it for probably like 5, 6, 7 years, and I've taught many people how to do this. Okay, and you come over here to sort by, and then you come over here, hit newest arrivals. Okay, and the goal is to come in here, and this little tool that I'm using is the DSD Amazon Quick View, and basically it lets you see the BSRs on the front page. And what we're looking for is a BSR. Okay, these designs have been recently uploaded to Amazon because we sorted it that way. And the goal is to find a BSR for a t-shirt. And what the idea behind that is to see what niches are selling right now, and then you create something that is basically different from everyone else. Okay, that's the goal. Every time you go into one of these niches, you want to figure out, okay, is there a design that I can create, and and it may take a few days to maybe you think of something to come up with a design idea, right? So you just keep going. Look at, so we go, wife, mom, teacher, bro. Look, it has a cell. Okay. And let's say if you open this up, come down here, let's see when it was uploaded. You can see it was uploaded on the 9th, which is today. And maybe this one is, maybe you don't understand that, or maybe you're not feeling that design or that niche right there. You want to create something different. Keep going, keep doing the same thing. Okay. You can see right here, Mercy, happy Mother's Day, best mom. And just like I said, like it just gives you an insight of what's going on and what's selling. 1973, and making sure that you do your research, because you see something that's selling, then you jump into the niche and you're like, okay, it's selling, I'm gonna create something in this niche, and next thing you know it, you're like, it's not a okay niche to design for, right? And you can see 1973. I think this is something have to do with something political that's going on right now in the world, because you can see this one has a sell, this one has a sell, and if you keep going down, see that one has a sell, that one has a sell. So it's definitely trending on Amazon. Something like that is definitely trending on Amazon, and there may be a lot of competition in here, but there's so many people buying inside of these niches that it's just rotating. Amazon is rotating the designs on the front page. So if you're on page 10, they'll rotate your design to the front, and boom, makes a sell. Okay, so always think about, like, when you make a sale, you get closer to the front page, right? And sometimes these higher competition niches, right, will have a lot of competition, but they'll have a ton of people buying inside of that niche, right, which is freaking powerful, really, really powerful. So don't limit yourself to these. Think about, if you go into these bigger niches with a lot of competition, can you make a sell? And most of the time you probably can. Okay, but you just have to figure out what can you create that can be different from everyone else. Okay, understand the customer, understand who's buying it and what they like, and give it to them. All right, so I was doing some research this morning, and I came across this funny saying on a shirt. Okay, say, I don't know how to act my age. I've never been this old before. Okay, as you can see, it's right here. I don't know how to act my age. I've never been this old before. Okay, so, and it's doing pretty well. It's a consistent seller in a niche, but I'm thinking, okay, like when you see this type of stuff, like simple text-based designs that are doing well on shirts, think about, just come on over here to Google. Come on here, Google, type in funny, let's say funny old age quotes. You can see how it's like, or sayings, or whatever it is. Let's say quotes. Okay, and then we come over here to images, and then we get ideas of funny sayings in here. Okay, see right here, look at this one, for example. Age is not how old you are, but how many years of fun you've had. Okay, you see exactly what I'm talking about right there. And there's a ton of different ideas that you can come up with in here. Just you just got to do the research. Come in here and see what's going on. Okay, maybe there's a funny saying in the world right now that literally you can just take one keyword out of there, and then you have another top selling design for another niche. Okay, if you have a funny saying for a niche right now that's doing really well, take that same phrase and apply it to another niche. Okay, so there's so many different ways that you can do this, and you can see exactly how I just did it right there for you, just showing you funny different sayings and looking at different quotes, stuff like that. And as the proof over here, You can see on the shirt, you know, it has BSRs that's selling consistently, as you can see here and here. Okay. And obviously, you know, a lot of people are using the same, you know, saying on the shirt. So this takes a little bit of work, but if you get that design down correctly, or if you create that design and be the first one on Amazon or on Etsy or on Redbubble, you're going to have a consistent seller and it's going to make sales. And it's just the way it works. Okay. See, built in the 40s, original and understored. Some parts still in the working order. And they went ahead and applied it here, and just switched out to 60s. Okay. Look at the BSRs. You know, they have cells. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Okay. So, which is really cool. So rinse and repeat, and then boom. And if you want some more niche ideas, make sure you watch this video right here. Peace. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Bye.